Hi guys and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland career mode. Now today I think we're going to have a little bit of a chilled one because I noticed I look back over the last couple of episodes and I feel like I've just been trying to cram as many games into each episode as humanly possible. So I'm going to try and just chill out today and take a step back and just show you guys actually what's going on, show you how the players are improving and stuff like that, because we haven't really been going in much depth recently. We've just, like I said, just been firing through games. But this is the plan for the episode. We are going to simulate the game against Ajax because we're already qualified for the next round of the Champions League and we're already top of the group. So I will simulate that. Then we'll go into the Premier League and take on Southampton, and then we take on United in the Carabao Cup. I'm not too sure what stage that is. We'll find out later on. And then we will simulate the game against Leicester as well. I know that some of you guys aren't a massive fan of me simulating games, and I can understand why, because we end up losing half the time we simulate. But at the same time, sometimes I can only fit, say, 2 games into an episode. Yet recently I have been able to fit in 4 games, including one that's been simulated. But if I do only put out 2 games per episode, and that's due to time constraints and things that I'm doing away from the camera, this season is going to take an absolute age. So I will be simulating games here and there, or ones that I don't deem necessary to be played or shown on camera or whatever. But anyway, let's get into it. So first of all, we will simulate this game against Ajax. I've used a sort of reserve team to play against them. Let's hope we get a result and maintain our top of the group stage status. We draw 1-1, but I think that actually wins us the group because we were 3 points ahead of Barcelona. We'll just check on that now. Oh no, sorry guys, my mistake. There's still one game to play in the group after that draw against Ajax. We still need to play Barcelona, which we will play because then that's us contending for the top of the group stage. My mistake again, as usual. But that is how the table looks at the moment. Sunderland, Barcelona, Ajax and Anderlecht. It's between us and Barca fighting for that top spot. We haven't lost a game yet in the Champions League, which is absolutely fantastic as well. So guys, I have just off camera offered a new contract to Solanke because he only had a year left on his contract. I've also put Sinclair up for sale, as well as Junior Hoylett as well. Sinclair has gone down a rating and everything does seem to be dramatically going down, and he's losing his worth as well. Hoylett, even though we don't use him that much, I do like him around, but a couple of you guys have mentioned over the series to try and get rid of him because he isn't first team quality, which I understand, but it's mainly just because he can play in so many different positions. But we'll just have a quick run through the squad to show you guys how everyone is doing. So Courtois is the same. Iorfa has gone up by 1. Peters has gone up by 1. Alexander-Arnold has gone up by 1. Subotic has remained. Foyth has gone up by 1. Zagadou has remained the same. Upamecano has gone up by 1. Twanzebe has gone up by 1. Bartra by 1. Henry by 1. Shaw by 1. Vieira by 1. Busquets by 1. And Villa has remained the same. Mosonda by 1, Dong by 1, Koke is the same, Harry Winks has gone up by 2 already, which is decent. Van Ginkel has remained the same, Sinclair has gone down by 1 like I mentioned earlier, Hoylett has remained the same, Martial has gone up by 1, and Luis Godin, our youth academy player, has gone up by 6, which is incredible. That's fantastic. He's only 16 years of age as well. Enriquez has gone up by 2. Lyndon Gooch has gone up by 1, who I think I might put him up for transfer as well. Like I said, I do like him as a player, but if we're going to be brutally honest and really strengthen this team, we need to get rid of the players that we know we're not really going to have much use for. Azevedo has gone up by 5, and I only recently noticed, just when I checked this over earlier, he has 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, which is absolutely incredible considering his size. But on to the next player, we have Jack Harrison, who's improved by 1. Alexander Isaac, who is leaving the club in January, has gone up by 1. Callum Wilson has gone up by 1. Andre Gray has remained the same. Solanke by 1. Calvert-Lewin by 1. And Asoro has gone up by 1 as well, whilst he's on loan at Bologna. Now, as for our youth academy, we only have 1 player in there at the moment, and that is Kleber Menezes. That's a bit of a tongue twister there, Kleber Menezes. He's rated 55, only 15 years of age, with a potential between 81 and 87. He's 5'11", Brazilian, and seems relatively decent, so he's there at the moment. And there is the league table. We're currently a point ahead of Spurs United in 3rd and West Ham in 4th. So we are going to take on Southampton now. I thought I'd just quickly let you guys know what's going on. Like I said, I felt like I'd rushed through things a little bit recently. And we do have a transfer offer for Hoylett, 3.35 million from Nottingham Forest, which is decent because he is worth 2.7. And he is only worth, well, it says that he's valued between 2.25 and 3.3. So I think a 3.35 offer, which they have offered, is perfect as it is. So we'll accept that for Junior Hoylett and see if he agrees contract terms with them. Now we'll go into the game against Southampton at the Stadium of Light. Southampton are 5th in the league, so they're not doing too badly themselves. So let's head over to their Stadium of Light. And here we are, guys, at the Stadium of Light. And I do have reason to believe that Southampton have actually signed Cavani. I'm not 100%, but in the skill games there, it's shown me up against Cavani, trying to defend against him. So if that's if that means anything, we'll soon see. There he is. Yes, Cavani has signed for Southampton, so this could be a really tough test. We'll check the lineups out in just a second. But first, here is our lineup. Courtois in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Swansea, Bartra and Shaw at the back. It's a pretty basic lineup, standard really. Koke and Villa, Enriquez in the middle, Musonda on the right, Martial on the left with Wilson up top. And as for this Southampton lineup, they have Capino in goal, Odriozola, Djilabodji, Yoshida and Bertrand at the back, Classy and Romeu in the middle, Mahrez on the right, Hesketh as the cam it looks, Redmond on the left and Cavani up top. That is a really strong lineup. And as we all know, Djilabodji is a former Sunderland player as well. So let's get this game underway. It should be a difficult task. Bartra wins the ball back and finds Martial in a brilliant position. It's still Martial. He's driving forward. He pulls it back for Wilson and his shot is so weak, unfortunately, and Capino gathers the ball easily. Now a ball has been played over the top for Arnold to chase. He does have the pace. He whips it in towards the back post. He's headed. Oh, it's hit the bar and it's struck again and it's been tipped wide. It was an excellent effort there. How dramatic was that from me? Oh, it's a lovely football. Musonda's effort has gone straight to the keeper. Bartra is just winning everything in the middle there. It's been excellent. Dink it in towards Enriquez, who has an effort, and it's a good save. Oh, here's Musonda. We're breaking with pace. We know Musonda has some, and he comes inside neatly. Still Musonda, help him out. He just finds his man. Can he finish? And he's hit it wide. Wilson seems to have lost his shooting boots. That wasn't Martial who had the effort, so I don't know why it's shown him. Oh no, it's going back to that earlier effort when he headed it onto the bar. Oh, here is Enriquez. Lost out, but he has got the ball back. He's returned to him. Enriquez again with the effort, and it's clipped to the top of the bar. A decent effort from Enriquez there. Tries to bend it over the keeper, but just too high. And there goes half-time whistle, guys. Decent performance so far. It's just another one of those games where we are dominating possession-wise, made the odd few chances, but just not putting them away. So let's hope that we can change that in the second half. As you can see there, we've dominated in most senses. We've got 8 shots away. Southampton, even with Cavani, haven't managed to get an effort on our goal at all. Possession-wise, we're doing a little bit better as well, but that doesn't really mean anything. So let's get into the second half. Oh, it's a lovely turn from Wilson. Still Wilson. It's a beautiful finish from Wilson. He does find his scoring boots again. Turns lovely on the edge of the box there. And then smashes it into the goal. Let's see that one again. Lovely turn. And smashes it. 1-0. And Southampton have just brought Oscar on as well, former Chelsea player. They must have put a lot of money into this squad, Southampton. And we do find Enriquez. Can he hit it first time? He can. And keeper makes a good save. We get the corner. Enriquez again with the effort. Good save. Can we finish it off? Scuffed. Come on, get your shots away, boys. And we have managed to nip Martial in. Can he find? He can flick it back in. Oh, it's been blocked. Trying to walk it into the goal. A bit too much. You need to take a chance. Here is Enriquez. Turns. Just find Koke on the edge of the box. And he's absolutely smashed it wide. Great chance. Oh, we have won it. A really dangerous position. Here is Masonda, finds Wilson, headed, still in the box. And we can't get it in. There's Koke. Can he get another long shot off? He's got a little bit of room. Koke! And that is an absolute rocket from Koke. We know that he's capable of them. And he's shown it today. That was an absolute beautiful goal. And Villa onto Koke. Dropped the shoulder past his man. And he's absolutely smashed that into the roof of the goal from the edge of the box. 2-0. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. The perfect performance. Really defensively, we were absolutely outstanding. And we've done the job at the other end as well. So it's finished 2-0 at the Stadium Light against Southampton. So next up, guys, we are going to Old Trafford. And it's the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, which is obviously the furthest we've ever gone in this series, with us being knocked out with the first time of asking in the previous 2 seasons. Let's hope we can continue in the Cup and hopefully eventually win the thing. But United are standing in our way. So let's head over to Old Trafford. And here we are, guys, at the Theatre of Dreams. Old Trafford, the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. Now, I have had to quite drastically change their line-up because obviously there's such fixture congestion at the moment with all the competitions that we are in. But let's see how United have lined up first of all. So here it is. They do have Pereira in goal, Florenzi as the right back, Eric Bailly and Smalling in the middle, Kurzawa as the left back, Muniain, who used to play for Bilbao, I think it is, Fellaini and Masic in the middle, Jermaine Lens, former Sunderland player, on the right, Rog is the cam, and Lukaku up top. So that's a really strong lineup, and a few odd players in there as well, I must admit. But for us, we do have Courtois in goal, Kyle Walker-Peters on the left of defence, Foyth and Subotic in the middle, Iorfa as a right back, and Dong and Vieira in the middle of midfield. Calvert-Lewin on the left, Harrison on the right, Van Ginkel as the cam with Solanke up top. I think that's an equally strong lineup, so hopefully we can do the job and progress to the semi-final. Go on, Nick in there first, he has! Oh, and he's really spooned his effort. Jack Harrison there, it's a great chance, come inside Smalling really well and really made a mess of that. Well in, and Dongman's in a decent area forwards. Now here's Van Ginkel, who's coming forward with pace. Still, Van Ginkel with the effort. It's a good save from Pereira, who was actually on my shortlist at the beginning of this season as a backup keeper to Courtois. Go on, Tony Man. Solanke tries to dig a shot out. And we're really pinning them back, United. A lot of bodies forward for us and back for them. Trying to get it through and it's been cut out. Now here is Lens. Come on, get into him, that'll do. Free kick. Don't like this. We can't defend set pieces. And Vieira gets a booking. Get it away. Well in. Well in, Foyth. And again. And again, well played. Fantastic defending. Oh, what a ball that is over the top for Jack Harrison to chase. Get it into the box. It's a decent ball, and it's a diving header that saves the day for United from Eric Bailly. And Dong finds your man Lewin. He's got acres of space. Still Lewin comes inside. Surely Lewin. It is. It's right in the top corner. And it's Calvert-Lewin who always seems to turn up on the big occasion. And he stands up on the sideboards and folds his arms as if to say, "You what, mate?" It was a great ball in. Lovely football. And Dong has been bossing that midfield from the start of the game. And there's Lewin to put it into that top corner. 1-0. And there goes half-time whistle, guys. It's another excellent performance, really. United haven't got anywhere near us. It's mainly in Dong that is just dominating that midfield, as I mentioned before. He's winning everything in the air. He's nicking the ball off plays and making interceptions, and he's been a real handful for United. So long may that continue throughout this game anyway, at least. And the second half is underway. The ball over the top for Iorfa. Brings it under control. Knocks it in towards Solanke. Tries to find his man. Can he finish? And Ndong hits it straight at Pereira. He deserves a goal. Kyle Walker-Peters bombing forward and does nicely. Needs help here. Oh, it does manage to find his way to Solanke. Tries to knock it through for Harrison to finish. And Fellaini with the last-ditch challenge. Oh no, they have found Lukaku in a dangerous position. It's the first time they really threatened us, United. It's still Lukaku with the effort, and it's gone just over the bar. Now, I have just brought Vieira off because he's making a few little naughty challenges and he is already on a booking, so I am going to save us the drama there. I am going to put, I don't know why I put Upamecano there. I'm going to put Gooch in there, and I'll actually swap Gooch and Van Ginkel around and give him a chance as well. United are countering now with numbers coming forward. Lukaku trying to get away from Subotic. Oh, come on, you've danced around him like he wasn't there. They've hit the post and is spooned the rebound. We should be level at the minute, guys. Defence are just collapsing. I've just accidentally passed it and they've missed it. Thank God, what is going on? But still, Gooch with the effort. It's fizzed over the bar. And now here is Lukaku on the counter-attack. Here's Lenges, move over to the left-hand side. Get it away. What are you doing, man? Get it out, get it out, get it out. God, what on earth is going on? There's Pogba, who's come on the pitch as well now. It's not making things any easier. Now Van Ginkel's going to come forward. He tries to find Solanke. Wrestle it off him. Oh, the ball has fell for Lyndon Gooch. Gooch! Oh, it's a good effort. And there goes a full-time whistle, guys. Ended up being a little bit more nail-biting than I wanted it to be, but it has finished 1-0. Decent performance. I'll take that every day of the week. And now we're through to the semi-final of the League Cup. And if we look here, it looks like Leicester are also through to the semi-final, as well as Southampton and Liverpool. A few decent teams in there. If you look, it looks as though Arsenal were knocked out by United in the round of 16, 4-0 there. Liverpool only just managed to scrape past Birmingham, and City had to beat Derby to get through to the quarters, and they did eventually lose to Liverpool. So who would I prefer to get? Obviously I would prefer to get one of Leicester or Southampton. Maybe Leicester, because we know that Southampton do have the likes of Cavani and Mahrez, players like that. Liverpool will most likely have a really good squad as well, so we'll have to see anyway. And there is confirmation that Junior Hoilett will be going to Nottingham Forest. 3.35 million was agreed, and 2.3 million will be going to our transfer budget when the transfer window opens again in January. But for now, I am going to simulate this game against Leicester. I'm not too sure where they are in the league. I'll just have a quick check. They're 12th in the league, mid-table, so they're not doing too badly, really. So we are going to simulate this one, and hopefully it goes our way. We'll see. And we win a simulated game, which is something we don't normally experience. But yeah, we've won 1-0 with Andre Gray getting the goal. But it looks like Subotic has picked up a knock, which is unfortunate. And Subotic is out for 6 weeks, which is a real shame. It's a real blow. But we do have place to cover, I suppose. So it's not too bad, because we did manage to get a lot of strength in depth into the squad during the last transfer window. But for now, guys, this is where we are going to leave the episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you have, please smash that like button for me to let you know that you are enjoying the content and you want me to keep going with this series. That's really why the like button is there, and that's how I go off it to know if you're enjoying it or not. And subscribe if you'd like to become a fully fledged member of the Sarni Army. I'm going to keep hammering on about this until it happens, but I am trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you are enjoying the content and you're not subscribed as of yet, then hit that subscribe button, mate. I'm sure you'll reap the rewards. Don't even know what the hell I meant by that. The channel's Instagram is also in the description below, so be sure to follow that if you'd like to get early updates and previews on upcoming episodes. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.